The 2025 Baeksang Arts Awards concluded with a swirl of emotions, but the name Harbin continued to resonate like a solemn bell, reminding us that cinema can retell history not through glorified symbols, but through psychological depth and the real price of freedom. Amid the honors, regrets, and controversies, Hyun emerged as the soul of Harbin, a silent warrior both on and off screen. When history is no longer a rigid symbol, under the masterful direction of Woo Min-ho, Harbin transcends the traditional boundaries of historical film. It is not just a period drama, it is a melancholic and powerful cinematic symphony that places the human condition, not ideology, at the center of a national tragedy. Ahn Jung Geun is not depicted as an untouchable monument, but as a deeply conflicted individual, struggling with the heavy weight of patriotism and personal sorrow. This choice was a bold departure. While Korean cinema has long produced grand, patriotic portrayals in films like The Age of Shadows or Assassination, Harbin chooses a quieter rebellion, eschewing triumphalism for tragedy, and portraying a resistance fighter not as a victor, but as a man who walks toward death with only doubt and resolve as companions. Hyun Bin, the man who carried Harbin's soul. Hyun Bin's transformation into Ahn Jung Geun is nothing short of remarkable. Each glance, each breath, each footstep expresses a man walking the tightrope between duty and humanity. Far removed from his familiar suave, gentlemanly image, this role is a watershed moment in his career, both emotionally and artistically. Unfortunately, despite a powerful performance, Hyun Bin did not win Best Actor at the 2025 Baeksang Awards, losing out to Jo Young-suk, Pilot. While Jo's win was certainly deserved, many viewers couldn't shake the feeling that Hyun Bin's performance had achieved something transcendent. On social media and discussion forums, debates raged. He didn't act Ahn Jung Geun, he became him. Perhaps the greatest award Hyun Bin received was not from the jury, but from the hearts of millions who were moved by his portrayal. History wrapped in monochrome and winter's chill. The film's visual storytelling is another highlight. Cinematographer Han Kyung-pyo, renowned for Parasite, delivered a visual masterpiece in Harbin. Shot in Latvia's frozen landscapes, the film uses cold lighting, black and white sequences, and vast wintry backdrops to create not only aesthetic beauty but also an immersive emotional atmosphere. These visuals do more than enhance history, they bring viewers face to face with the isolation and weight of fighting an empire. Entire scenes are carried by the power of Hyun Bin's gaze, without a single word spoken. Sound as a silent blade. Composer Jo Young-wook, Old Boy, The Handmaiden, crafted a minimalist, yet emotionally resonant score. The music does not overwhelm, instead, it seeps into the film's undercurrent like a slow, steady wound. Often, silence is the loudest sound, capturing the suffocating tension of sacrifice and betrayal. In Harbin, silence speaks volumes, it is the voice of those who fought unheard. Support that transcends the screen. A lesser-known, but deeply moving aspect of Harbin's journey is the unwavering support of actress Sun Ye-jin, Hyun Bin's wife. In a handwritten recommendation, she described the film as a story we must watch now, when our bones are cold, but our hearts are burning. Her brief yet powerful words perfectly encapsulate the tragic beauty of Harbin. She also shared her concern for Hyun Bin, revealing that he had grown gaunt and weary while filming, his eyes heavy with the weight of the role. It's a rare, human glimpse into the toll of becoming a vessel for historical memory. Box office triumph without compromising art. Beyond its artistic merit, Harbin was also a commercial hit. Released on December 24, 2024, it surpassed 3 million viewers in just 9 days. As of March 15, 2025, it had grossed nearly $33 million with over 4.9 million admissions, making it one of Korea's top-grossing films of the 2024 to 2025 season. What sets Harbin apart is that it achieved this success without pandering to popular trends. There are no gimmicks, no flashy effects, no forced romance, just a deeply human, emotionally resonant story told with integrity. A new lens for Korean historical cinema. Harbin marks a pivotal shift in how Korean historical films can be made. Rather than exalting its central figure as an immortal symbol, the film dares to humanize him. Ahn Jung Geun is shown not just as a hero, but as a man, vulnerable, uncertain, and ultimately choosing sacrifice. This reframing invites viewers to ask difficult questions. Is justice ever certain? Is sacrifice always noble? And do we have the courage to make the same choices when no one is watching? Conclusion. Harbin is more than just a film, it's a whisper from the past echoing through the present. In a time when values like freedom, truth, and dignity are constantly under threat, it reminds us that there were once people who gave everything to defend them, and artists like Hyun who embody that legacy so we never forget. That is the true power of historical cinema, not just to remember, but to understand, and to feel it all again.